I am Martha Watts. I aspire to be a writer who makes significant and memorable contributions in the field of screenwriting. I have been enthused about serial reading from a child, and my first published work in fiction is a children's chapter book series set in the Caribbean. Although the series is not presented in a linear fashion, my dream is to develop an animated version. I am hopeful that the skills I will develop in character development and episodic writing will contribute to that vision. More recently, my affiliation with an online media company has rekindled my desire to write, publish, and bring to the screen the biographies of community contributors, as well as to support other serial writers. As I live through Mastery by Robert Greene, I find parallels between his strategies for finding your life's path and my own journey. After deviating from a career path in writing, I am revisiting the aspect of my life that has always sparked excitement and curiosity. This is what Greene refers to as returning to your origins. I have a connection to writing from which I cannot seem to separate myself. At this juncture, although writing is like my spare tire, it is the activity that brings most joy and a sense of purpose. Finding the perfect niche is indeed a process that can be long, arduous, and even agitating. Greene calls it a restlessness. I have been an educator for most of my working life. However, the decision to be an educator always won over my other career options because it was available and offered immediate resolve. The restlessness we often encounter in finding our life's path may spring from lack of opportunity or other unforeseen circumstances. But like those before us who may have had a long journey to their ultimate path, I have developed skills and temperaments that complement my vision. Although I am tempted to label my education career path what Greene calls a false path, I did not choose education to defy anyone. When at 21, I needed to choose between working unpredictable hours and raising a son, I chose the option that provided fixed hours with weekends and holidays off. Education was easy. I simply became more qualified as the years eclipsed. These qualifications sometimes provided more financial rewards, and other times, disappointingly, none. By no means do I regret that path, nor do I lay blame on anyone. What I must admit though, despite the level of fulfillment I attained while impacting lives, there has always been a burning desire to create. And whenever I fulfill that desire, even to a fraction of what I envision, it produces a sense of accomplishment that cannot be compensated with currency. Letting go of the past has layers of interpretations. I do not scorn any part of my life's journey. I prefer to think of that strategy as a time to think back on all the skills and experiences I gleaned along the way and decide on ways I can utilize them. My experiences with children is an advantage in my plight to find my way back to my truth, to my childlike connections, and to a place where I can amplify voices and cast settings that have been ignored, forgotten, or overlooked. In The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho, there came a time when Santiago, the main character, no longer needed the stones Urim and Thummim to make decisions, and neither did he allow circumstances to determine his next steps. Like Santiago, I am at a place where I can make decisions based on my desire, not because of circumstances or lack of opportunity. Over the next 3 weeks, I seek to sharpen my video and podcast production skills, as well as develop and manipulate blogs and web pages with confidence. These skills will enable me to be more efficient in preparing for creating in the digital world and to continue to inspire others along their life's journey.